The Doberman refused to let his son near the new toy box for 4 days. He thought the dog was being territorial about new furniture. Emre Koch-Hannigan tested children's product safety for a living. He had run crush and impact tests on cribs, drop tests on high chairs, and hinge failure assessments on toy storage units. He trusted the testing process. He also trusted the brand he had chosen, which had passed all applicable ASTM F2643 standards. He had not tested this specific unit. Their Doberman was named Cassius, 2 years old, 83 pounds, sleek, patient with their son Tarquin since the day the boy could walk. Tarquin was 23 months old. The toy chest arrived on a Friday and was assembled Saturday morning. By Saturday afternoon, Cassius was standing between Tarquin and the chest. Sunday, same. Monday, Tarquin tried to lift the lid. Cassius stepped between him and the lid, gently, precisely. He did not growl, he did not push. He simply made the lid inaccessible with his body. On Tuesday, Emre watched this happen 3 times. He looked at the chest. He thought, territorial. New object. Common in dogs. He also thought, I test children's furniture for a living. What does he smell? He took the lid off the chest himself. He looked inside. He ran a pen around the interior screws. 3 on the hinge mechanism were only fingered tight. They could be turned with no tool. 2 on the rear panel were missing entirely. 4 on the interior corner brackets turned with minimal resistance. 1 on the front latch was completely cross-threaded and would not have held under impact. The lid hinge, the critical mechanism, was supported by screws that would have pulled out with a moderate slam. The lid would have fallen backward with full force onto the neck or skull of a 23-month-old reaching into the chest. He retightened every fastener with proper tools. He contacted the manufacturer. He filed a product concern report with the CPSC the same week. If you stay for stories about what animals notice before we do, you're in the right place. Subscribe so you don't miss the next one. The consumer product safety specialist who handled his report was a woman named Ingrid Haugen Fairbanks. She confirmed 3 other reports of hinge failure in the same unit. A recall was issued 4 months later. How did you catch this before any incident? She asked during the follow-up. My Doberman wouldn't let my toddler near the chest. She paused. Dogs detect vibration and mechanical anomalies through their paw pads and through sound at frequencies below human hearing. A rattling fastener, an unstable hinge. They register it as a threat signature. Your dog assessed the structural integrity of that chest before you did. Has your animal ever done something you couldn't explain until it was the only thing that made sense? Tell us in the comments. These stories deserve to be heard. The chest was reinforced and returned to service. Cassius began using it as a comfortable place to rest his chin while Tarquin played. He had apparently decided the problem was resolved, and comfort was now permitted. Every guardian deserves to be recognized, even the ones who tested furniture with their nose before a professional could do it with a torque wrench. If stories like this matter to you, subscribe so you never miss the next one. The CPSC recall, issued 4 months later, covered 11,000 units. Emre's report was one of 4 that formed the basis of the investigation. He sent Cassius the best marrow bone he could find. Tomorrow there's another one, about a Jack Russell who pawed at the same floorboard for 9 days before the contractor arrived.